What's up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie coming out, breaking down the 2022 Sweet 16 of the World Cup. These are the teams that finally made it to the knockout rounds. Now we're not warm ties anymore. Now it's gonna go on knockout rounds. Now, so these are the teams that been, they move into the next round, and they've been blood, sweat, and tears to get into this round. A lot of teams they got screwed by these referees, and they with these awful calls. I know that in the Germany game, one of the goals was not even supposed to count because it didn't even go across the goal line, and they caught, and then and they, they had showed it on the review on Twitter, and I saw that, but and then I heard that in the Uruguay game that there were some um Uruguay players that were upset with the referees, and they were following them into the tunnel, and they were they were upset. But I'm saying these referees, they screw a lot of these countries. FIFA is really known. They're corrupted. They were known to be corrupted. Rigging some of these games. That's what ruined the game. It's ruined the. For a lot of teams, they've been working 4 years to get to it, and they have a referee to pull it. They're pull their hearts out of their chest because of the awful calls they made. So yeah, but so this Saturday is gonna be the first game of the Sweet 16. So these are the Sweet 16 games. So at 10 a.m. Eastern time, it's gonna be the Netherlands versus the United States. Now the United States, they moved on to the knockout rounds, and they've been playing against the Dutch, and the Dutch is like they are one of the powerhouse teams in soccer. They're but United States could wanted to toe with the best. They with England. They tied with England, and England is a powerhouse team. And why can't the United States? They could be the Dutch. We could be, but it's gonna be a tough road for the United States if they want to advance and get far into the World Cup, because So then later on that night, we're gonna be Argentina versus Australia. Um, you know, Argentina lost their first game to Saudi Arabia, and it probably took the win of Argentina. They thought that it was going to be the end, and a lot of the Saudi Arabians, they thought it was the greatest thing ever, and they were going crazy and everything. But Argentina bounced back, and they beat Mexico, and they got their mojo back, and so then to advance, they beat Poland to get to the next round to get into the Sweet 16. So but yeah, Australia could upset Argentina. Who knows? Because anybody could win. Anybody. So then it's gonna be at Japan versus Croatia, and then today, and then it's gonna be on Monday, Brazil versus South Korea. Now Brazil, they lost to Cameroon, but they moved on, and I know they lost to Cameroon and that stuff, but guess they still advanced to the next round. So and Brazil is no, they're one of the teams that is supposed to win this whole tournament. So if Brazil could be shocked, if South Korea could pull out of a shock Brazil, but yeah, I can't believe it is South Korea even made it to this far, um, you know. So I didn't know that South Korea is known for soccer. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But so then we're gonna have France versus Poland, and Poland, they got lucky that they should not even be here. They I think they advanced because of yellow cards. What against Mexico lost to won to Saudi Arabia, but they lost because they needed 4 goals to advance to the next round, and then Poland had like less yellow cards, and I don't understand that how that works, but so then Poland is advancing to the next round. Then on Sunday is gonna be England versus Senegal. Um, Senegal, England. England is a very powerhouse team. They killed some of the. I mean, one of the teams. I think they scored like 7 goals, or I don't know. I think it is 7 or less. But Senegal, man, they upset some of teams. The teams that are like, I'm surprised, like Germany didn't even advance. Belgium did not even advance, and Uruguay got knocked out. So then on Tuesday it's gonna be Morocco versus Spain, and then in the evening is gonna be Portugal versus Switzerland. Those are your Sweet 16 teams that are gonna be fighting for the World Cup. So if you're a soccer fan, give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be streaming some of the games. I know that it's kind of difficult for. I never stream soccer ever before, and but yeah, you're welcome to join my streams. But yeah, then it's gonna be so. Yeah, these are team. These are the countries. They're gonna be blood, sweat, and tears. They're gonna do anything to get to the next round. Because when you're fighting for the World Cup, you're fighting to get to win the World Cup, and you're fighting for your country. You're representing your country. So yeah, man. But man, this is your boy King Pookie, and I'll see you in the next video.